Hello everybody, Tania here and happy Tuesday. First of all, apologies for the slightly chaotic, well, you probably can't see that, I've tried my best to hide it, but it's pretty chaotic here. Whoever called it a spring clean obviously doesn't realise that you can do this kind of thing throughout the summer, which is what I've been doing. So I've been sorting out my house, it's a bit crazy. So yeah, I'm just recording from my bedroom today because I thought it's been ages since I last made a live, and I'm cleansing today, so I'm having a nutritional cleanse. I feel incredible. I've been drinking my botanical drink that releases toxins. I've been eating my special chocolates. So if any of you need help with weight gain, weight loss, athletic performance, energy, sleep, detoxing, residual income, then let me know, because we're starting a September shake-up on the 3rd and the 10th. So I've been to the salon today, a new salon that opened near me. It's called The Only Way is S66, and Anna and Robin have made me look fantastic, so I'm feeling really, really good. But moving on, the topic I want to talk about today is haters. I'm sure if any of you guys have opinions and have voiced them at any stage in your life, then you're going to have been influenced by haters. And the reason I want to share this is because, particularly if you are in a vulnerable state with your mental health, it can be pretty damaging for you. So, you know, I just want to give you guys a few tips, a bit of support, a bit of love in case you're dealing with them. So, first things first, what is a hater? A hater, in my mind, is somebody, thanks for the love guys, a hater is somebody who will post negative personal comments for no reason other than to just criticize you on a superficial basis. Usually they're not very respectful, and they don't ask questions to enhance their understanding or to learn something, nor do they ask questions to challenge your opinion. They just do it to be rude and to get a reaction and to be hateful. Haters or haters? Haters, haters. That's a good comment, haters. So what do? I see opinion that I don't like. Do I comment on it and fill them with hate? No. Either if I disagree with it, I'll move on, or I'll ask questions to understand more. These people do not do that. And they often hide behind a fake profile of righteousness because they like to hide behind anonymity. They often don't have a profile picture to speak of, so you can't see what they look like even. And they often do it to feel superior. And they've got some righteous quote or something where their face should be, and they preach about being good and kind, but in reality, more often than not, they don't. Why do they hate? Now, I spent a lot of time thinking about this, and I read a lot of things, and I read somewhere that haters are often your biggest fans. And I thought about what the reasons behind this are. So the first one is jealousy. The first one being jealousy. Often people are unable to get their own attention. People don't get success by themselves. So they want to make attention, draw attention to themselves, take it away from you. And often they're jealous of your success. So, oh dear. So people, you know, there's no point being jealous. Just, you know. But anyway. Low self-esteem, another reason why they may do it. Perhaps they don't feel very good about themselves, so, you know, they want to hate on someone else. Sometimes they might feel trapped. We're not perfect. None of us are. And if you are, then I'd love to see it. I really would, because I've tried at being perfect my whole life and it doesn't work. But we work to improve ourselves, or we choose to accept it. Now, rather than doing either of those, they hate, which is their way of dealing with it, I guess. Projection, that's another thing. They often accuse you of the flaws that they see in themselves that they don't like. Boredom, one of the biggest reasons people hate. People want a distraction from their own lives if their own lives are crap, if they're bored. So what do? They go and find people to pick on. Equality, this sounds like a weird one, I know, but misery loves company, and if you're miserable, sometimes you want people to be miserable too. They want other people brought down to their level to just be as miserable as they are. This can be really, really damaging because it's a dirty high, but you don't know who you're hurting, and you don't know how strong the person you're attacking is mentally. You could be responsible for someone, well, I won't go so far as to say taking their own life, but you potentially could. So just think about that one. And of course, the last one, attention. Attention. People all crave attention in their lives, and rather than getting attention by lifting other people up, sometimes they pull people down and they just want attention and people to look at them. You know what? Their punishment is their life. They're struggling too, so, you know, what do I do about it? Hard as it may be, and a lot of the time I don't feel like being nice to them, but I try and send out happiness and love, because someone must be really, really unhappy in their life if they're going to be hating. There's something fundamentally wrong. What was it I read? Hurt people, and I really resonated with that. So what do? I do not respond. Hard as it is, I do not respond. If the abuse is so bad, I block them. And then I think about what they've said. Is there any basis to what they've said? And if so, take it as a lesson in self-improvement, although not delivered in the right way, perhaps. But, you know, learn from it. There's no point defending myself, because these people are not interested. They just want to vent, so let them vent. On my posts, on my Facebook, you may see people having a go at me personally. They just want to be heard, so let them. If that makes them feel better, that's fine. But try as I may, I will not defend myself, and I will not respond, because they're really not interested in that, and it just prolongs the argument. Though I do have some amazing friends who won't sit by and let injustice happen, so I thank you to you guys. What else do? I use it as motivation for my own self to be better. And I see it as an indication of exposure and engagement and actually success, because the more people listen to you or watch you, inevitably the more haters you're going to have. And if you have an opinion on something, and if you share that opinion with the world, you're putting yourself out there, so you may well get hated on, but you know what? Do it anyway. Be the authentic you and say what you got to say. So that's it, basically. Try and send them as much love as possible, because they're probably having a much harder time of it than you. Because, let's face it, decent people don't bring others down. We know that life is hard enough, that we are often our own worst enemies, and we try and bring people up. So, in short, there are plenty of assholes out there. My message to you this Tuesday is try not to be one yourself. If you like this, please feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Drop me any comments below if you've got tips on how to handle haters that I haven't covered, because I'm all about the learning. And have an awesome night.